What is going on, guys? It is Ed here. Hopefully this mic sounds nice. I just bought a brand new mic for these kinds of videos and for the interviews. So, let's test it out by going into our Vanguard news and reveals for the week of 4/28 to 5/2. Sorry this video is a little late getting out. It's because I lost my old mic, so I had to buy a new one, so I had to wait for it to ship. Alright, let's get right into it. Into our general news, there was no new ban list announced as we were going into Worlds, but we will be going over some Worlds information. So, as this was being filmed post-Worlds, there is no new ban list that has gone into effect, and that's going to happen in the near future. We'll have to stay tuned for a new ban list, but they did give us some other news outside of the ban list. Here's our updated project schedule. At the end of this month, we are getting our Koro Koro collab. Then at the end of June, we get Knights of Rebirth, which features the new Blangmire. Then, on the same day, the Aurora Hayama and the Michiru Hazama Master deck sets will drop, featuring their Leander and Andra Jewel deck. And then at the end of July, we got our Festival Booster 2025. And then, in the end of August, we get a brand new Zero Tendo start deck for Vergilla and Shiki Ote start deck for Estation. And then at the end of August, Set 9 Super Brave Detonation is dropping. And that will be Set 9, which will be the non-anime set. They also gave us an official date. For Japan, they gave the official date in 7/25, which is July 25th. The Buddy Fight Vanguard collab will go live, and it will feature a new nation named Buddy Fight. So these will be self-contained within their own booster set for Buddy Fight. Alright, now for event news, June's Vanguard Day participation energy and the mat will be Megumi. In August, it will be a different art of Akina. The Moonlit Treasure Cup is an exclusive constructed cup featuring cards from Set 7. Here's the exclusive playmat featuring Mirei. And then it seems like a participation card you'll get is a Persona Shield with Moonfangs and Cerulean Blaze hot stamped onto the card. They also announced the Firework Festival Cup. This is once again an exclusive tournament. We're unsure if it's going to be a complete 50 shops worldwide again like the other ones. But this one will be held in July because it will be a constructed cup for Set 8. They also finally announced with this, in my opinion, sick graphic, Bushiroad Championship Series 25-26. They announced they'll start regionals for the singles qualifiers for Worlds in October 2025 and finish in March of 2026, which is kind of crazy because if memory serves, September 25th is the last BCS date. So they're going right into the next tournament series, which is boggling to me. They did make an announcement that Shop Challenge promos, typically in the years past, you would go there to get a promo and a buy card for regionals. But in an effort to keep things as competitive as possible, they announced they are no longer giving away buy cards for Worlds at these events. They also announced judges. So judges, you get new playmats that you can redeem for participating in judging events. Also, if you guys have not taken the judge test is now live. So feel free to test yourself on rulings, take the quick exam. Now, this came out of nowhere, because even though I know this is a Japanese-based company, but operating in America, North American Round 1 Bowling and Arcade Facilities is doing a collab with Cardfight Vanguard. So, the collaboration campaign is when you go to this Round 1 location somewhere in the US, you'll receive one promo card for Cardfight Vanguard, when you reload $10 or more onto your game card. And if you go during the periods of July 1st to the 15th, you get an Akina Vanilla Crit Trigger, which can be used in any deck. But if you go through July 16th to the 31st, you'll be able to get Now. They're both also featuring Gabrielius plushies. But that's not all. They are also announcing a promo set card event. 50 lucky winners will receive a foil set of both promos, one of each type. To do this, you just gotta post either promo card publicly on either Facebook or X with the hashtag CardFightVanguard, hashtag Round1USA, and hashtag CardFightVR or VR1 Collab. They'll be messaged at the end of the event, which ends July 31st. Now, let's get into our card reveals. Serration Dragon. Sakumi Minus. Continuous on the back row rearguard circle. During your turn, if your opponent has no rearguards in the same column as this unit gets boost. And if your opponent's Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, this unit also gains plus 2k. This is mainly used for Spino Marquees. Drag Grader Tamen. Continuous on the rearguard or guardian circle. If your Vanguard's grade 3 or greater and your opponent's drive check or damage check revealed a trigger this turn, This unit gets plus 5k power and 5k shield. It's also active during your opponent's turn. Verbolt Dragon. So these next few cards are going to be dual support for both the Korokoros for those nations and the start decks, quick start decks. So Verbolt Dragon, continuous, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with either Grandpa or Triumph Dragon in its card name. This card gets all of the following. Auto, when this unit is placed on rearguard circle, cost, counterblast 1, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to one grade 3 or greater normal unit from among them, reveal it and put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. If you did not reveal a card, countercharge 1. Its second ability is Auto in the rearguard circle. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted a rearguard if your opponent's Vanguard's grade 3 or greater and is exactly the first battle of this turn. Soul Blast 1 and retire this unit. Choose one of your front row rearguards and stand it, and it gets plus 5k until the end of turn. Mage of Ravencall, Kowal. And this one is for Rewinder and Osalargist. While it's in the drop, when your Vanguard is placed during your ride phase, if you do not have a rearguard with the same name as this card, you may call it to the rearguard. If you called it, Soul Charge 1. Second ability is, at the end of the battle this unit boosted, put this unit into your soul, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and choose up to one grade 3 or greater without a Regalis piece. Reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle the deck. Semperini Blade of the Forefront Winipero. This one is for Black and Astrum. Auto, when this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, choose one of your grade 3 or greater cards from your drop and put it into your soul. Its second skill is Auto in the rearguard circle. At the end of the battle this unit boosted, if your opponent's grade 3 or greater, retire this unit and perform the red text skill. Choose one of your grade 3 or greater front row rearguards in the same column as this unit and return it to hand. Or, if your Vanguard is grade 4 or greater and you did not countercharge this turn, countercharge 1. Knight of Exigency, Winwall. Continuous, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Dekakun or Sarasval, before it gets all the following. Continuous in the rearguard or Guardian. This unit gets plus 5k power and 5k shield. If it's the main phase, this cost is reduced by Soul Blast 1. When this unit is retired from the rearguard circle during your turn, cost Soul Blast 1, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to one grade 2 or greater without Regalis from among them, reveal it and put it into your hand. Then shuffle the deck. If you did not reveal a card, draw a card. Ascent Brave Shooter. This is for Bebebe and Cristianos. Its skills are Auto while it's in the drop. If this unit is placed on the rearguard circle from drop by your card's ability, cost, Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3, and call this to the back row rearguard circle. Auto, when this unit is placed on rearguard, choose up to one card from your drop and put it into your soul. With My Whole Heart, Penella. This is for Marlene, specifically. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up one grade 2 or greater normal unit from among them, reveal it and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. If you revealed a card, choose a card from your hand and discard it. Its second skill is, at the end of the battle this unit boosted, cost, put this unit into your soul, choose one of your back row rearguards and stand it. Choose one of your grade 3 or greater normal units from your drop and put it to the bottom of the deck. Nebula Knight of Inheritance, Celius. So this is going to be the new Nebula Knight archetype that is featured from Youthquake. So this is its starter, so when it's wrote upon, if you want second, draw a card. Its grade 1 is Nebula Knight of Guiding, Celius. When this unit is placed from riding from Nebula Knight of Inheritance, Celius, cost, reveal a grade 3 with Nebula Knight in its card name from your ride deck, search your deck for up to one Nebula Knight of Yearning Cornelis, call it to the rearguard circle, and shuffle your deck. Now, what is that card you're asking? It's this card, Nebula Knight of Yearning Cornelis. Auto, when this unit boosts a grade 3 or greater unit with Nebula Knight in its card name, it gets plus 2k until the end of battle. Cost, discard a card from hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a trigger unit, choose one of your opponent's front row rearguards in the same column and retire it. Put the revealed card to either top or bottom of your deck. Nebula Knight of Glory, Celius. Auto, when this unit is wrote upon by a grade 3 card with Celius in its card name, Soul Blast 1, look at the top 7 cards of your deck and choose up to one card with Nebula Knight in its card name from among them, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Auto, when this unit intercepts, if your unit with Nebula Knight in its card name is being attacked, this card gets 5k shield until the end of turn. Nebula Knight of Piercing End, Cornelis. Auto, when this unit is placed on the rearguard circle with a grade 1 unit Cornelis in its card name, that means you overcall it. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 2 or greater, costs, Counterblast 1, search your deck for up to one grade 3 card with Cornelis in its card name, call it to the rearguard circle this unit is on, and then shuffle your deck. If your Vanguard is Nebula Knight in its card name, this unit cannot be retired by your opponent's card effects. And then before we get into the boss unit, let's go over the grade 3 Cornelis, which is Nebula Knight of Heroism. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle with a grade 2 Cornelis in its card name, overcalled again once again, choose up to one grade 1 card with Cornelis in its card name from your drop, call it to the back row rearguard circle. And then if your Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, Soul Blast 1, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose one of the cards from among them and put it into your hand and put the rest in either top or bottom of the deck. Auto in the rearguard circle. When this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Nebula Knight in its card name, it gains plus 5k until the end of turn. Auto in the rearguard circle. At the end of your turn, choose a grade 2 or less Nebula Knight card name from your drop and call it to the rearguard circle. This unit on as rest. This effect is mandatory. Now for the grade 3, Glistening Nebula Knight Lord Sirius. Its first skill is Act on the Vanguard Circle once per turn. Cost, return 2 cards with Nebula Knight in their card names from your drop to your deck. Choose up to one of your rear guards, search your deck for up to one Nebula Knight card in its name with grade +1 of the chosen unit, and then call it to the rearguard circle this unit is on. Then, shuffle your deck. Auto on the Vanguard Circle. When this unit attacks, cost, counterblast 1, choose a column, stand all of your rear guards with Nebula Knight in their card names in that column. If your Persona wrote this turn, then the cost is discard a trigger unit from hand, look at the top cards of your deck that are equal to the number of rear guards with Nebula Knight in their card name, then you may put them back on top in any order. And of course, it is getting a secret rare. Now going into its support, Nebula Knight of Accompanying Illusion for Mulute. Auto. When this unit is discarded from your hand during your turn, if you have a Vanguard with Nebula Knight in its card name, you may call this to the rearguard circle. If you called, this unit cannot attack until the end of turn, but it can still boost. Act on the rearguard circle. If you have a Vanguard with Nebula Knight in its card name, cost, put this unit into your soul, look at the top card of your deck, and put it on either top or bottom of the deck. Nebula Knight of Equestrian Archery, Hajena. Continuous on the rearguard circle. During your turn, if your rearguard was either retired or put into your soul during your main phase, it counts overcalls. This unit gets plus 5k. If your opponent's grade 3 or greater, it's plus 10 instead of 5k. Auto on the rearguard circle once per turn. When this unit attacks while boosted by a unit with Nebula Knight in its card name, Soul Blast 1 and discard a card from hand. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a trigger unit, choose one of your opponent's front row rearguards and bind it. If it's not, choose one of your opponent's back row rearguards and bind it. Put the revealed card in either the top or bottom of your deck. Alright, so Nebula Knights of Path of the Starry Sea. This is the Youthquake Volume 6 promo card, so it's unknown how we're going to get this in English at this time. This card can be played from the drop, and there's no conditions to play it. Bind this card and perform one of the following. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to one unit card with a grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from among them, and call it to the rearguard circle and shuffle your deck. If you have a Vanguard with Nebula Knight in its card name, counterblast 1, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and choose a card from among them and put it into your hand. Choose another card from among them and put it to the top of your deck, and discard the rest. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, choose 2 of your rear guards, and they gain plus 5k until the end of turn. Looking ahead at next week, which is mainly this week, so this Friday we'll go over. Today they're revealing Sibylt, so we'll go over that. And then on Thursday they are revealing Daikaiser. So hopefully everything will be cool for Daikaiser. It's kind of surprising they're revealing him this early. You would think they would be one of the last units that they were revealing. But also keep in mind, even though Daikaiser is coming, it's unknown if Bravern is coming in this set. They did not officially announce it yet. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to leave a follow. What do you call it? I go over Vanguard news and fight videos and interviews when it's tournament season. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay happy, stay healthy. I'll see you guys next time. Knight of Exigency. Inwill. Knight of Exigency. Knight of Exigency. Knight of Exigency. Winwall. That's probably not how you pronounce it, but cut me a break.